Alba emoting in nature and other various stimuli.
Oh, JD. Oh, hello there. I'm Heinzfeld Margot. Today, we're going to go through a journey through nature. But not just any old journey through nature. A journey through nature with Alba emoting. We're going to be following college student Jacob Williams on his journey to complete his Alba emoting final. He's going to be showing us how nature
And other various stimuli.
evokes natural Alba emoting patterns in us. Hope you enjoy.
It's raining, and for my Alba final, I'm going to do weather and how it causes us to do natural Alba patterns. So I'm about to go chill in this rain and see what happens. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool.
The first time I went out to the rain, it was a very soft rain. It evoked the 1A pattern in me. I was very calm, very soothed by the rain. It was even a little bit cold, but it felt so nice. I came away from it being very pleased and very happy. As you can see right now at the end of the video, even my posture was embodying 1A. When I re-entered the rain, it wasn't raining any harder than it was the first time. I had wanted it to pick up so I could experiment with different kinds of rain, so in my anger and disappointment, I entered into the 1B pattern. I clenched my jaw, put my hands on my side, and my jaw jutted forward as I began to breathe in and out through my nose. I wanted to advance upon something as I turned towards what I thought was a storm, but realized it was a little bit in vain. Once the rain picked up, I re-entered excitedly to see what would happen.
It's really coming down.
As you can see, I'm standing there in thought, and then, like a wave, the 2A came over me. I had to lay down so that I could lay down and just experience every single little raindrop as it just washed over my entire body, with the rain just hitting me every time. The only reason I got back up whenever I did at the end was because the rain was hitting my eyes so hard. I got soaked, and the entire time it wasn't really my concern. I knew I had class within 20 minutes of this, but I was actually really excited and just so happy to be laying on the ground. You can see I'm doing lots of mouth breathing, and my stomach was going up and down the entire time. And as at the end here, you can see where I come back and do a very just 2A smile towards the camera.
And so I'm out here to just see what Alba patterns are going to come on in this windy coldness of today, because it was snowing this morning, so it should be really interesting. Right now I have on a hoodie and shorts and my shoes. I'm going to first off see how it feels with all that on, and then secondly I'm going to take off my hoodie and my shoes and then chill in the coldness and see what happens. Yes, it's snowing around me slightly. I see little flakes.
When I first started, I was just standing and then occasionally pacing to attempt to keep myself warm, but overall I was not truly affected for a good bit because I had on my hoodie, I had on my shoes, I was pretty comfortable. It was only after a while that I started to actually get cold and give in to what my body wanted me to do, which was to crouch down, ball up, and take on the postural attitude of 3B. The wind started blowing a little bit more after I had been there for a while, and it caused me to start taking on the breath patterns of 2B, which is a sharp inhale followed by a few more out of the mouth exhales. Then here towards the end of the clip is another attitude or aspect of 2B, in which I take a sharp inhale and I'm actually just shocked, eyes and all. After taking off my hoodie and my shoes, I felt very cold throughout the entire process. I was concentrating so much on being warm in the beginning that I was doing very much a 1B sort of facial structure. Although, as you can see here, I had just hit very cold and was balled up, and actually, I do remember felt like crying. So, then I quickly got up and left.
Okay, I'm going to play in the creek because Laura wanted to see what that was like. And it's a good day. It's kind of cold, but it should be still nice to see what happens. So, I'm going to play in the creek. The creek was really fun. I enjoyed just splashing around in it for a little bit and just, in all honesty, just hanging out. I was down there with two of my friends, which after the video clips were made, we just, ran around and just were walking the creek for, I think, half an hour. And that was a lot of fun because throughout the entire experience, I noticed that we were all just 2Bing whenever we would nearly fall, and then 3Aing just because it was so much fun. As you can see right here, I'm dipping myself in, and it was incredibly cold the day that I did this, which was interesting. But it was still nice to get in there and to just do my body and to let it feel all of that, because I instantly was very happy. But I was also practicing the breathing techniques of 2B as my body was just attempting to get more breath and taking sharp inhales. The second time that I got back into the creek, I was actually was really happy once I laid down. But the thing was that I was just so cold that I could not just let myself enjoy it, because every time I would smile, my body would start to just, for lack of a better word, seize, because it was so cold, and my breathing would falter back into a similar 2B pattern.
Okay, it was really cold. I didn't like it. It was breathing. I was happy, but I was also like breathing like so that was fun. 2Bing and 1Aing, intermingling there. But that's that for the creek.
Laying in the grass was probably my favorite part of all of the Alba nature emoting parts. I really just love just laying in the grass, and just because it's the most natural, for me at least, Alba pattern to take over. I automatically just start smiling and breathing in and out through my nose. As you can see here, I just really just at that point just started to super enjoy it, and it happens every time I walk out into a sunshiny day now, and I realize it. It's great.
Oh, hello. I hope you've all been enjoying your journey with Jacob through nature and Alba emoting. For the latter portion of Jacob's final project, he decided to explore how external stimuli created natural Alba patterns as well as nature. He looked at things such as tickling and video games. I hope you enjoy your following portion of Jacob Williams' Alba emoting final project.
I decided to incorporate external stimuli in general to the project. So, for instance, how someone would react to like video games or pain, and then also to observe how we would react to natural activities that we've done before, such as if someone were to be tickled, how they would actually laugh, and if they would laugh how we do in Alba, or if they would laugh habitually.
So here I am, I'm playing video games, and as you can see, I'm pretty stressed out, working a little bit of 2B with the open mouth breathing in and out. And I'm about to say, oh my gosh, there it goes. I was fairly stressed out because I was getting killed by zombies. Here I'm about to start doing a little bit of 1A. There's my little half smile, which is probably not a full smile because I realized, oh hey, it's just video games. But let's watch and see a few more.
Whoa! Whoa!
True warrior needs no weapon.
This is awesome. Oh, man.
In this next clip, I want you to pay close attention to how Kay laughs, whether it is more habitual or the Alba way.
Okay.
How's that do?
Yeah.
Just like let it laugh. Let it laugh. Let it laugh. Okay. That was all I needed. I could hear it. I was good.
Now, what do you all think? Was she laughing the correct Alba way? Or was she laughing MK's habitual laugh? Yes, that's right. Kay was not laughing like we do in Alba. She was laughing out through the mouth and inhaling back in through the mouth. So she was having a bit of a mix of 2A or 2B.
I could hear it. I was gonna...
Hello there. I hope you've all been enjoying Jacob Williams' Alba emoting final project. He asked one last request of me before I go. Jacob wants you to, throughout the day, observe others and yourself as you interact with nature, your friends, and, heck, everything, and see how natural Alba emoting patterns come to you. Jacob has a few suggestions on how to be successful when doing this. When trying to inflict a certain stimuli upon another person, attempt to use the element of surprise, or else they may be unaffected, as you can see by this man being tickled. Try not to disturb somebody who is in a deep sleep, or thought, or perhaps meditating. They won't find it as funny as you or I will. Trust me. And last but not least, don't force the pattern. Let the Alba take control naturally, as these two people are doing here. Once you've observed, perhaps you could then journal about them, or share with someone in class. I hope you've all enjoyed Jacob Williams' final Alba emoting project.